Hi, everybody. It's Lisa. Today, I'm coming to you from the chilly weather in Pennsylvania to do a tag journal. I was watching Natasa from Treasure Books on YouTube, and she did a project, I guess, I don't know how many years ago it was. I don't know if it was this past Christmas or this past year, but she did a project with making tag journals. I think that's what she called it. Um, I am going to try to attempt to do the same thing. We are going to use ours in Christmas theme, or you could do it in a winter theme, to document recipes. I'll talk about that during the video. So here we have 2 square pieces of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. You probably should use a little, scrapbook paper thickness paper. What I'm going to do is, I don't want to make the journal this big. So I'm going to cut this paper down to, and please forgive the mess that's all around my desk, because this is like literally the 300th time that I've filmed this video. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm going to cut this probably down 9 by 9. This way. See, the problem I was having before was, you can make this any size you want. As long as, in her video, as long as the paper was square, the journal will come out square. Now, you can use rectangular paper, but the journal will be rectangular. It'll be longer this way than this way. So, now that we have these 2 pieces of 9 by 9, we're going to fold it this way. Fold both pieces in half. And try your best to line up the edges. Okay, and then we're going to turn it and fold it in half the other way. Now, all right. Now, let's get this off of here for now. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other paper. Just fold it the best you can in half. And if you know which paper you want to put on the, see, we're gonna combine these to make a signature. So if you know which paper you're going to use in the inside part, you can cut that a little smidge smaller on the edge here, because they're going to both be like so, like this. You're going to have to, you don't have to, but you can trim this if you want to make it flush together. So we'll finish this up. Make sure everything is lined up properly the best you can. You can always fix it later, but you want to try to get it as best you can the first shot. And where did that go? That is not it. All right, now we're going to score these edges pretty good. Another tip would be, use non-directional paper design, either plain paper or designs that are not directional, because what happens is you're going to wind up having an upside down side, unless you, I mean, the only way I can think of doing it that way would be to cut the paper in half and then line up, you know, so that both sides would be right side up. But I don't know, there may be other ways of folding paper that you can, you know, do it where it would be both sides the right side up. Now, because we're making this into a signature, we need to, well, I prefer to cut a little nibble of a little strip of paper out of the center. This way it closes better and doesn't hang open like this. Like, that's how it is. See? So once I take a strip out of here, I'm going to cut on either side of this line. Provided I can find my scissors. Oh, found them. Okay, so we're going to go on either side here. This way you're literally cutting out a little sliver. This way it'll make the paper lay flatter. I mean, like a little sliver. So then we have this here, and we have that there, and voila. Then you can press it again. And see how much that stays together, like flat. Way different than this page that wasn't done. Alright, so we'll do this side. Same thing. Actually, now we'll do this one, because this looks a little more wonky on this side. Not that that matters really, but in my mind it does. Oops. Okay. Much better. Okay, so now we're going to figure out which one we want on the outside as the signature. Which paper? Do we want that? Or do we want the plain green? I think I like this green because I honestly can see this edge where I need to cut. Alright, let's see here. Now, the best thing to do before gluing all this together is to do all this stuff first. We're going to make it nice and neat. Just clip it so it doesn't move. The papers don't move inside. Oh, there's my other ruler. So we're just going to line this up and trim off the excess with an X-Acto knife. Or if you have one of those little guillotine things, cutters, I guess that would work too. That's what I want to get for Christmas. I want to get one of them. Oh my, come on. This is not cut. No. Alright. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. And because there's tags that are going to be put in the pockets here, which will be, this will be a pocket here. Just have to glue it. You know, on every page here. We're going to Hold on, please. Okay, sorry. We also need to punch holes, thumb holes. I mean, you don't have to, but I like it a little better. All right, so now we're going to try to make sure this is sort of even. And the problem is, make sure you do it the way you're going to use it, because of the issue of getting it lined up properly, which, you know, I've had that issue. The problem is, oh, here, what we can do is we can draw. Here's my pencil. Just copy the notch. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. All right, so we're going to copy the thing on each side and then go in and just cut it like this. It's very hard to see. All right. All right, and pray that you got it all lined up. All right, now you can also do the pockets on the side too if you want. You don't have to have the top pockets. So now what we're going to do is, now that we're not all done. Hold on. I was going to say, now that we're all done, but we're not, because I prefer the corners rounded. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay, so, oh boy, a little off here, but hopefully the tags, you know, being in there will distract from that a little bit. I lost my fall tablecloth. Not really sure where I put it. So I still have my Halloween one on. I think I'm just going to put my Christmas one on. Once I finish this project, because I literally have been trying to do this for days. Okay, so now we're going to glue the pockets together. All right, so we take our first page and get our glue, and hold on please. All right, I'm going to sit down for this. My feet are kind of hurting a little bit. So let me open this up a little, or zoom it. Oh, not that much. Zoom it out a tad. This way we can, I won't get off center here. All right, so we get our glue or tape, double-sided tape. If you want to use that, by all means, go ahead. Actually, I want to put paper towels under here because I don't want to get that filled with glue, the cutting thing. Okay. Wow, it worked on the first try. See, I notice I do this straighter if I hold my hand still and move my entire arm with the glue bottle. Because I always you know, especially doing little edges like this, you know, you don't want to get it on the inside for obvious reasons. So, luckily, I found out this method. It's very easy if you go like so. Oops, see, I still went a little wonky. But it's still better than before. Trust me. Okay. Next pocket. Now we'll turn this page, or turn this paper towel around and do the same thing over here. See, as soon as I try moving my hand, it gets all wonky. Oh boy, that was a mess. All right. All right, there we go. Okay, so next we do the sewing together of the signature and the cover. Or you don't even have to add a cover if you don't want to. Seriously. So, which paper was on the outside? I forget now. Is it green, I think? So we're going to, yeah, we're going to make them into a signature. That's not going to fit. Now, I do have a piece of this paper that I'm going to make a little cover out of. Of course, that's too big. So I'm going to go, here, let's get this out of the way so we don't get glue everywhere. I'm going to go like maybe a 1/2 centimeter up and over. Like leave that much, actually a scooch more. Maybe 1/4 of an inch there. And then leave a little bit at the bottom. And then we'll make a line where we want to have this. I'm just going to make it another maybe 1/2 centimeter. Yeah, it's probably 1/2 centimeter. Is it? I don't know what this is. Oh, these are millimeters, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, so maybe 5 millimeters. That is 1/2 centimeter, isn't it? I think so. And then here, we're going to make it at the middle. Oh, you should do this on the other side of the paper where it's white, and that's going to be the interior section. Because this is where, you know, you're going to see the lines. Or just gently erase it, but the line's still there-ish. All right, so let's get that. I'm going to make a fold line there. This way, I don't mess it up too bad. The only thing I don't like about, well, there's a few things I don't like about this thing. But the one is, like, you have to make sure you have a little divot to do this with. And make sure it's lined up to where you actually want it to go. Because I've had that happen a couple times where I'm trying to do this and it goes and goes totally wonky. And see, right there, just went wonky. All right, so now we hope and pray that it's not, but it is a little wonky. Okay, so now on the one journal, I left this little end and I folded it in and made a pocket, like in this big journal here. I made this pocket here. So I think I'll do that again, but let me just cut this top part off, or bottom part, whatever it is. I'm assuming it's the top part. See, and that's the other thing. I have a hard time lining this up because it doesn't have that little thread that goes inside the, like the Fiskars. All right, that looks straight. The Fiskars has that wire that goes in here, despite the fact that mine broke quite a few times and I had to fix it with my jewelry stuff. At least I knew I was exactly on the right mark, you know. This, I'm not ever really sure. Okay, so here we go. We have this now. Now we have to put a line here to, like a crease to fold it, which, or we could just fold it. Maybe we'll do that because I really don't like creasing things like this because I inevitably screw it up. At least if I fold it, I can at least do it somewhat better. All right. I fold it by my eye instead. So there we go. Now we have an inside pocket too. And there's the cover. Now do anything you need to do to it before we start sewing everything together. If you want the edges rounded, then do that. Man, I don't know how it aims. It aims right down my shirt. Let's fix that a little bit. Okay. And we can even fold this over and make like a little button thing there or something. Maybe we'll explore that option. Okay, so next we want to get the pockets, line everything up, make sure everything looks good. Perfect. I think it looks wonderful. And we're going to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Now, usually what I do is I go through and poke all the holes first. So that's what I'll do. I'm just going to poke through here, make sure that it goes through the hole and on the line here. And then we're going to do one probably, I hate this roller. It's so messed up on the front where the numbers are. Okay, so we want to do maybe, I don't know, half inch from the top. Oh wait, it'd be nice if I noticed where that half inch was. Right there, right there. So I hope you can see this. All right, so we're going to go through. Just make sure that hole is all ready to go. And we'll do the same thing, roughly half inch up from the bottom. Now make sure, before you sew everything together, that all the stuff that you have in the book or journal or whatever you're making in the signature is upright, and you're holding it the way you want it upright. Because trust me, I've already done like the pockets upside down from the cover, but you know, what do you expect? Right? It's Lisa we're talking about here. Okay. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. So I'm gonna leave some hanging here because I'm gonna do something with that tail. All right, so now we went down. Did we go down? Yes, we went down through here and came out this way, out in the front. Now we're going to take it and go up through the top hole and come right up through here. And pull the string all the way through. Okay, and I keep moving this. All right, so that's the tail. Here's this. All right, so then we're going to go right down here where the bottom hole is. And it's easier to hold it this way, but it technically is supposed to be this way. Here, we'll hold it like this. So we're going to go through and see the hole. We're going to go right through and out to the front side here and pull and tighten it, because then we're going to go right back. We're going to come up through the middle one, right through the middle hole. Now you see how there's a string in the middle, right? You want to have the tail of it on one side, and then you want this needle coming up through the center on the other side of this wire, not wire, thread. Make sure everything's nice and tight and go up on the other side. You can fix this if it doesn't go that way, but so then that's it. You take the needle out and you make sure that, you know, there's one string on the side and one on the other side of this middle string. Tighten it the most you want, and then I do a surgeon's knot. I think that's what it's called, where you go twice. You wrap this through one, and then do it again, two. And you know how you always have to find someone to hold the knot when you tie it? This you don't have to do because it stays in place. I remember seeing that on Good Eats years and years ago. And he was doing that on, I think he was like doing like a pork loin or something with the knots. And I've been using that knot ever since, and it works out wonderful, especially wrapping gifts and stuff. All right, so now I plan on putting some pretty beads on here, on these two strings, maybe. That's what I have in my head right now. So I'm going to see how much thread I have left over. So yeah, I think I used a little too much. But that could be used for another little tiny journal, maybe. We'll see. All right. So we have that all ready to go. Now, if you need to glue anything down, like I have to glue this pocket. Okay, sorry about that. All right, thumb notch here, just so people know it's a pocket. And I did put glue on it already, but then I forgot about the thumb notch, so that's why I was doing the thumb notch after we put the glue on. Okay, so now we have the cover. We have it stitched up here. We have everything set. Now we need the cards, the tags, right? We need the tags. We need to put recipes on the tags. So why don't I do this? Why don't I clean up my big fat mess I made? And then I will grab all the stuff we need to make the tags. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned this before because I filmed this video legitimately, I don't even know, 300 times now. And I'm not, well, I'm exaggerating obviously, but like this is just insanity. Absolute insanity. Okay. There we go. Now they're all even. And I had cut this out to match another doohickey. So we have to cut it out, or, you know, make it so it's even now with these cards, since we changed the cards. Well, here, let's do this. We'll try to line it up perfect to 3.5, right? Ah, schnittles. I think it's gonna turn. All right, so that is roughly the same size. Just a little smaller, just a scooch smaller. And then we need to fix this. All right, we're going to glue this onto the white side of the card, and then we can decorate the green side. So, and I want to just show you a quick trick on how to get this glued down. Put it exactly where you want it. Okay, and hold it on the bottom. Hold it. Glue it. And then with a card, you can press it down so it stays flat and adhered so it won't move when you do the other side. I was trying to do it with the first time I did it, I was trying to do the whole thing at once to glue it down, and I got all messed up. So this way is much better. So let's try to see if we can do this and line it up and then go through 2. Hey, wow, that worked. Nice. All right, so then I'm going to try it again, and I'm only going through 2 of them here, so I'm just going to line it up with the hole that we just made. Wait a minute, I can't see. So we're going to line it up. Sorry, I have to get really close. Okay, I need new glasses. All right, so we have the hole. Now, how are we going to decorate this? And I would, you know, I would keep it flat because it has to go in those skinny little pockets. All right, so let's do it. That's cool. Let's do some up here so it looks like it's supposed to be together. You know, we're going to have to break out too. We're going to have to break out my wax seals with the Christmas designs. All right, so that's that. Let's do this one. Sorry, my nails just got that all squeaky. All right, let's get this off of here. And we can do it straight on down the side. Maybe. All right, that's not bad. Not bad. It looks like a hint of something. We'll go find the gold ribbon. Okay. Now, I found the gold ribbon. You go through the front towards the back to get that pretty doohickey on the front. Oh, for heaven's sake. Come on now. Like that. Now, I do have this gold thread like I had before on the other book that I tried to do to begin with. Now, this is too long. Here, we'll cut it in half and use it for two of them. Or I could just do it doubled. Let's see. Let's see how it turns out looking like. That's cool. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doop, doop. And we just can cut this off. And then have this stuck in here. Where is that? The first one. Here's the second one. And we can always add a pocket or two here. Let's do something here with the Christmas sticker book. Sorry, my phone is moving all over. Sorry about that. See, I did see these because these are going to be recipes. I thought that would be a cute addition to put on the cards here. Like eat, drink, and be merry, warm winter wishes, hot cocoa. Maybe we'll do this little guy. See, this is what I was talking about before. See how there's that white edge all the way around, and I'm not cutting it off, but I just wanted to let you know that there is a white edge on these. I'll just, I don't know, stick that there for now. And how about we put on this one, we put this guy here. I've been eyeing this up. Oh, don't break it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's together. I thought it was two separate stickers. All right. You know what I really want to do? I'm dying to paint watercolor painting. I miss it. I was doing it around Halloween and, you know, pumpkins and all that. And I really do miss it. So I may be doing that. All right, let's see. Is anything left in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. That would look pretty on the top or on the bottom. I don't know. Home Sweet Gingerbread Home. Merry and bright. I like the flowers too. Holiday market. Well, here, we'll use this. All right. It looks like it's getting dark already. I hope that's just We can put that there. Here, let's check the corners with this. Which side? I like this design. No, I like this design better. I think it's this one. Looks so snazzy. So snazzy. Okay. And then I have, I don't even know where to go. Oh, yeah. I have gold acrylic paint or gold wax. We have this metallic wax, vintage gold. So I think I really like this stuff. So we'll do that. Oh, that was way too much. Dum dum dum. Paper towel would be nice. Here we go. Okay. Oh no, my phone's gonna die. For heaven's sake. Alright. Well, I'll be back when I charge up my phone. Okay, friends, I am back. I think on the last part of the video before I started decorating these cards, the index cards, I just tied some ribbon on the top, or tags I should say, and I used this on the edges, and I used a gold pen, like a gold marker, also to do the same thing. And now we have to write some recipes on the back. So as soon as I find the recipes in my book here, my recipe book, then I will write them out. Now okay, I am back to finish up this project. A major suggestion here, if you plan on writing out your cards, do it before you stick them on to the tags, because I screwed up there. Not too bad here, but here, and then I don't know where the other card went. Oh, here it is. This one's not too bad either. And these are True Blue recipes that I make every year for cookies. So if you want to pause the camera and take it and write it down, you may. There's chocolate chip, or no, this was the oatmeal. We have the flourless peanut butter cookies, which is awesome. They're very, very good. And then we have the chocolate peppermint cookies, which are extremely good. Yeah, so the problem here is, you know, you make a mess like this, like I did, there's really no way to fix it. So if you must write them down by hand, do it on the paper that you know, this dotted paper that we have attached here. See, do it on that first, then glue the paper onto the card like we showed before. So I wanted to do one more recipe, And it's the chewy chocolate chip cookies from my mother. Well, it says it's from the butter label, so I'm assuming that's where my mom got it from. Darn it, I gotta sit down to do this because I can barely read these recipes. That's part of the problem. When I can't see the dots, so I, have to look real close. So we got chewy chocolate. See, now I messed up. Oh my gosh. See? So, like I said, it would be the best idea to type them up on your computer and print them out. So basically, we just want to make sure that the recipe's on there and legible. All right, so heat them at 375. Oh, I should have put preheat. Oh well. So I'll continue this, but pretty much we're done. We're done with this. And the other ones, where did they go? Here they are. So, and then you can write on here or put a little card in here to blah, 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 love, blah, blah, blah. This is it. And I want to thank everybody for sitting through this video and sticking with me. I appreciate it immensely. And if you'd like to see more Christmas projects, subscribe. Hit that little bell button and be notified when I do. If you like this kind of project, give that like button a hit, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for coming by. See you later.